Okay, let's first prepare our color. A little bit of little drop of color here and there, and in front of me my computer, laptop computer, is some Pinterest or internet image of trees, and some of them are vector based. I find it very interesting to see other artists or other art forms way of expression, and that is very interesting. Don't you agree? So let's get a piece of testing paper. Okay, we can use this as a test. So I must have a problem with pine trees. Let me just keep on working with pine trees. I have this unchangeable passion for pine trees. So which side do we do? We will do it from this side. How about it? Okay, the background is, there are a couple of pine trees. It's green and brown, so I have some dirty color. Must be quite perfect. So they are brownish green, greenish brown. So I will use a mixture of them. Let's go ahead. We will have one trick. We want to cover this, right? And cover some of these. Okay, let's just not look at too much. Sometimes the more we look, the more we lose ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's about it. This is the background, some green color. Let's do it, you do it, you do it, you do it. Maybe I should use a bit larger pen and with a not sharp tip. That should be good. Let's do it, and do it, do it, and do it. One, two, so it's imitating roughly the shape of the pine tree, but not exactly. This, shall we make it a more slender one? Sometimes we have BMI larger, sometimes we have some kids with lower BMI. So that is a lower BMI. And this one, shall we do a lower BMI? So this is the first layer. Okay, we want to cover you up, and we are doing just that. That's good. Okay, so this tree we want to make it still we first do the lighter color. Okay, and you can intentionally make your brush a certain shape So this one, you can see the shape, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me increase the size of it. I think you can see it well. And your hand can be suspended. And so the movement is more free. So I have the brush roughly in this shape. So it interferes a little bit. That's okay. This one. So these are all the first layer or the further away layer of colors. And make my shape better. Some a little bit darker. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. K K K K K K K K K K K. Maybe some teeny tiny or little green here and there doesn't hurt. Okay, so we make this layer of trees and then we will not care about it. Not we will not care about it. It's just not this time to care about it. We need to let it a little bit dry it off and then we can do the second layer, right? If the first layer and second layer is the same wetness, it's not right, right? Not right, not right, not right. It's not right. We know it's not right. So maybe we add some green, make it more interesting. See, some of this has different color. Okay, we will not spend our life here, and because we will do another layer of it a little bit later. And we are outdoors, so the sunshine will take care of the drying and we can just wait here. Shall we do some more? This we can do a layer of length at the end of it when we're finishing up. So I put this one aside and we can work on. If we want to work the same method, we can work on the same pine tree. Here we need to cover up. Other than that, it should be relatively okay. So we will do the same thing. Why not? But this one is very blue, so we use all our color bluish. And to make sure we do not make too much this mistake, and we do not have the ability to control our mistake, we give our tool the ability to control us. So when Odysseus wants to listen to the siren song, and he knows it was dangerous, he can enjoy it by tie himself to the mast of the boat and wax the ear of his sailors. So we will do exactly the same thing. What do? We have the freedom to make mistake, but the brush is so small, it does not have the ability to make that much mistake. Know what I'm talking about? So this one, we will make it a little bit thicker. and more blue. Ooh, look at this beautiful blue. Keep on with my blue. This might be too dark, but should not be the end of the world. Are we yes, we are recording. Not in a rush, not in a rush. It does not look good, right? Because I am not expert, okay? Don't blame me. It's not my problem. It's my hand problem. Okay, so we do some of these trees, and then we can think about the second layer of trees. Not this one, because it's too wet. Let's let it go under the sunshine. Put it under the sunshine. Good. You are under the sunshine. And this one is much drier, right? So we can work on the dried part and start to do it. And this one we will put a little bit of more of the green color. Did we say green? We did, right? Green and brown color. So we combine some green and some brown. If you want to see it, just when you have some color pretty dirty, make it dirtier. That is the concept. Dirtier. Okay. So let's do another tree here. So this tree is mostly for you to know the roughly location of your trees. It does not have to be perfect, because you just cannot make it perfect, right? It's just hard to make it perfect. Now we want to make this tree really tall, taller than everybody else. It's kind of strange, such a huge tree and so dark. It's very, very prominent. It's a little bit too, oh my goodness. Wind. Can you be a little bit nicer to me, just for today? Oh, what is going on? The wind. Okay. I put my broom and everything. Okay, I left my hand. Okay, maybe you can see my hand gesture, because this way is not stable, right? You put your hand under it, and it becomes easier for you, because you have a rest. Your hand is a rest. Why do I use my hand as a rest? I can use another tool, for example, paper or something, but I have this part is wet, so it's not a good time to use a plush toy or other things as that. Not now. When it is totally dried, you can use some other things as this, your hand rest. So we can do a little bit more interesting. It takes time. Life takes time. Why do we need to live so long in this world, right? Because we need to do painting. And it takes time to do painting. That's the reason. So you do not do it in a rush. And if you try to do it in a rush, you will not make it right. So take your time. Just do it one at a time. So with a couple of these darker color trees to cover some of these unpleasant or not so perfect part of your painting, so that you make it more in generally speaking, so it looks a little bit better, right? Some part more, some part less. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it not hot, not cold. Some like it in the pot, 9 days old. So this tree on the bottom seems too thin, right? Now let's add more. We can increase the density of it. And here, did we say another tree? Yes, we said. We said. Then we will do it, right? So left, right, left, right, left, right. Now we have finished the left and right. Now we take care a little bit of the center, because otherwise it does not look right, right? Take care a little bit of the center, and we want to do another tree, and this tree we want to put more green, less blue, so that it makes a little bit of a differentiation. So left, right, left, right, a little bit tall, left, a little bit low, a little bit tall. So you always have something a little bit different from the usual norm. Who wants to live a life with the usual norm, right? Not me. And then we take care of the center. Take care of the center a little bit. Some branch. Make it interesting a little bit. A little bit, beep, beep, ta, 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 a little bit, ta, ta, ta. So I was not in my best self at the beginning, but I think everyone need to find a venting place. May it be a painting, a hobby, or making video, or doing selfie. There's no right or wrong in this world. As long as you do not make trouble, you do not go out to call police. You do not, you control yourself. there are many ways of entertainment, right? So find a hobby or find something to put you in the right mindset. That is very, very important. I think this, we will call it an end, and we can do some branches to make it a little bit more lively. Does not have to be perfect, right? Did we say that? We say it a gazillion times already because we believe in it, right? So add something more interesting. Now I will add some of this brown color. Need some green and brown. Okay, so this is the tree trunk. Make it look, yeah. From here and there you can see a little bit, but not completely, because some of it is hidden behind. Oh, this is a little bit too dark, so we make it a bit lighter. And this one we do need to make it a bit darker, so we can be a little bit wild on this one. What is that word? You can go ham or go ham or something, or forgot. Not important. If something we forgot, it majority of time it means it's not so important. So, oh, I like it. It even has the texture of the tree. Let's go all the way. Just do this. And this one, we will put it very, very, very light. My brush is not light. You know what? I can wash my brush, right? How cool is Yang Haiying? Yang Haiying can wash the brush and make it light. Okay, this one must be lighter. And if it is too dark, dry your brush and it can take away some of the color. If you need some color, get some color. If you have too much of the color, take away some of the color, right? Not in a rush, because every time we are in a rush, we get things wrong. And we do not want to get things wrong. We are okay to get things wrong, but we just not want to make ourselves waste all this energy for nothing. That is not what we want, right? Okay, the brush, the branch. Okay, now the rest, let's put some water, or I have some ink brush, I remember. So this one, I have some ink. I can use this brush to clean up everything on my palette. Oh, everything on my palette. Okay, let me let you see it a little bit clearer. I think you can see a little bit clearer. That is good. Put some water. Good. My brush has ink, has everything. So just like this, like this, like this, like this. So this, on the bottom, we can make it more green or more, I mean, when you have dirty color, make it dirty, yeah. You get it? You do. I know you get it. And this one, the branch on the bottom is too thin. I do not want it to be so thin, and that is not cool. Some green grass, and you can open up your brush. Can you see how I open up my brush? Put it on here and let it open up. Voila, my brush is open up. I dip some green color. My brush is open up. You see it, right? And very, very, very light. The brush has its own way of things. And here we can do some. Here we do some. So it used to have some stroke. Now we cover it up. And now we do some darker color, some lighter color, some random color, right? That is it. Okay, and are you happy with it? If you are not happy, your problem. Okay, don't be happy. That's your habit. And not very much we can do about it. This should be green color. Do some more detail or not. That's about it. Okay, leave it aside. And this one is totally dried. Oh my goodness, the sunshine is so strong. It's totally, totally dried. Since we are doing it, let me finish this one. Put this one aside. We put it under the sunshine. It will be dried very soon. So this is all blue color, but I have a background relatively green. Do we throw it away? No, you are kidding me. Why do you throw it away? You just add some more blue and make a greenish blue, a dirtyish blue, and keep on with it. Live with your life. Get along with your life. Nothing is perfect. So, where do we add a tree? We will add a tall tree here. I mean a dark tree here. And we will add a dark tree here. Only two. That is, I'm good with only two. So, Hayin, what are you doing? Why are you making it so ugly? Not yet, not in a rush. It takes time, right? Nothing comes out immediately. Before it is pretty, it's always ugly. Baby, the young baby, they could be quite a surprising sight. And when they grown up, they become so wonderful. But before they grown up, grow into a complete, beautiful person, they are not. Okay, so let me see, this is blue or green, blue or purple, some color, I forgot. This is blue, this is blue, this is blue, this is purple. Okay, we put a blue, okay. So for now, we put some blue here. airplane. Do you have to? You have to, I know. I feel you. I feel you. Can you feel me? Now we will change another brush. Brush. And purple and blue. Let's do it. So it has different texture. It helps to break up a little bit of the uniform texture. On the bottom, it should be a little bit darker because anything, when it is thick or when it is a heavier layer, it should be darker. Make sense? Do I make any sense? And this one, I think we will put more blue so that it differentiates a little bit. That one we put a lot of purple, and this one we will put more blue color. So it's kind of different. And you do not see much of the difference. Sorry. This is not very much like watercolor. It's more like okay, the tree trunk. Don't be too perfect. Life is not perfect. Such is life, right? When you make it too pretty, it is not even real. It's like Photoshop. When you see some influencers, they are too pretty, you know there is something fishy. Nobody. You see something like get along with somebody, some family. Their picture, I think, is the competition of Photoshop, right? So you do not want to do that, do you? Because you have something real that is that you can offer to this world better than just a Photoshop skill, right? So if you do not have your real thing, then of course you compete with your Photoshop skill. And those people, they have not other things. So this is Photoshop skill is their lifeline, not complaining, not blaming other people. It's just different people have different way of life. Okay, that's about it. And do we want to cover up the bottom? Of course we do. Why not cover up the bottom? Anything from your brush, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Dun, dun, da, dee, dun. This one, we extend a little bit of this one. And this grass, we will use bluish green grass. And very free. And here we will get some blue here and there. So the whole picture is relatively bluish. Okay, that's it. Thank you very, very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's it. Okay, now, moment of truth. Let's peel it off. Clean up my brush. See, the whole painting. My water can be used to water the ground. I almost do not use any dirty water. Oh, I'm so proud. Today is a good day. Look at it. So I can water my backyard. And this brush, you can choose to wash it or not, because if you do not wash it, it's not the end of the world. You know what? Because next painting, you will have a more layered color, blended color, more interesting. This is pretty much dried, if not totally dried. Then it's not totally dried. So what? So what? Now we peel it off. Peeling sticker is the best thing. I hope I can get paid for peeling sticker and becomes my career. I will be so happy. I think that's the best career in a person's dream, peeling sticker to make a living. How cool is that? Are you seeing what I'm seeing or not? What time is it? Oh, I think after finishing this painting, it's time for my swimming. Look at my arm, so dark. Yeah, I am so dark now. 晒黑了，晒得黢黑黢黑黢黑黢黑的，油亮油亮，不是油亮油亮，乌黑乌黑的，但是不是那种油黑油黑的。我希望能把我晒得油黑油黑的啊，that would be so cool. Dun, dun. You know, you must be tired of seeing me doing always the same painting or same style. But in my culture, in my tradition, people do one thing for the whole life. There are artists that doing only bamboo, or doing only peony, or doing only plum blossom. The whole life. It's you get. It's different way of life, different way of approaching things. All is right. It's just a different approach. Some people like it more one thing, some people like more variety of things. There is no right or wrong, I think. Bye-bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye-bye. Okay, I will peel it off. At the very last minute, I will show my glorious face and the glorious painting. I mean, no, not my glorious face. I will just show you the finished work so that you will not be disappointed to see. Gosh, you spend all the time, just in case you are not falling asleep. You spend all this time and do not see what is the result of it. It's kind of depressing, right? Oppressive. What is oppressive? What does it mean? I can do even quite with a certain speed. As long as you do in the right rhythm, it is okay to speed up. Just make sure you understand the pulling force and the paper's strength need to be in good harmonization. If you break that harmonization, you may end up with your watercolor paper teared off. Okay, thank you. I might add some small trees, but for now, that is it. Okay, I love you. I really do. Do. That is it. Okay, you want to... This seems too much trees. Anyway, you want to see it on Etsy? Maybe I will put it there. Bye-bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye-bye.